Castile's being super smart. He's landed a 10 stack with no general. Very smart. AI gonna AI every now and then.
Oh, we have contacts in the Holy See. If we aided in this process, we would have a cardinal in the Curia who is not only loyal to Alfonso D whatever, but also to Alfonso V. Our administration has other priorities than nepotism because we gained 100 administrative power. But if we do whatever we can to help, we lose 100 administrative power. So...
But we gain a cardinal. Right?
Yeah, but we lose, like, any... Like...
Since we haven't talked about cardinals yet, I mean, it's hard for you to value, like, what does a cardinal even mean? But admin points, administrative points, those are good. You know that, so I would just take the admin points. Minor points, man, they are, they're difficult to get.
Our administration has other priorities than nepotism.
Yes, we are very much not nepotists. We can now take admin tech as well, which we should do because we are ahead of time by 2 years and we get a bonus for being ahead.
Cool.
Get some more monies. All right, so we're done like sieging out Granada. Do you want to go try to help our foolish AI ally who is fighting the entirety of the Tunisian army with no leader? He's being really dumb. Or do you want to just let him die because he deserves it?
But does he really deserve it?
Well, he landed 10 troops without a leader. I mean, that is pretty big blunder.
Man, you're harsh!
I mean, would you do it? Would you just like land an army without putting a leader in charge? It seems dumb.
No, I mean I wouldn't.
He's not being very smart.
But does that warrant full murder of a country?
For me, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. I mean, unless he's winning wars for me, then he's not winning wars right now. If anything, he's losing this battle. He's probably going to get stack wiped, and that means he's going to cost us war score, which is just slowing the war down. Being dumb.
Let him die, let him die, let him die. Jesus, people are so mean.
All right, so...
I clearly have too much heart to play this game. I'm too nice.
We don't have military access through Morocco. He won't give it. We can get access through Tlemcen. If we want to go actually try to properly invade Tunis, we just need to raise morale and pick a landing point and ferry the army over and go fight them. We did take Tech 4, so we have a military advantage over Tunis. We're much stronger.
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly... Okay. I mean, but don't we have to raise up... No, wait. Is our morale back at full?
No, we lowered it. Still low.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I figured. So that means we're gonna have to spend more money that we don't have.
Here's a easy, quick visual way to tell. If you zoom in on our army in Granada, look at the army that's in Almeria, owned by Navarra, who is apparently Castile's subject. See how it's blue, showing you that he's an ally, and then his morale bar is green. It's fully green. That means that he is at maximum morale. Notice how our bar is full, but it's yellow?
Yeah.
That means that we're at the maximum we can be at, but our morale is not set to the full amount. That's actually something I saw on the subreddit a while back, that someone said they'd played like 1,000 hours and they never noticed that. I noticed it right away, but yeah, I mean, like that indicator, the fact that it's yellow lets you know you're not at full maintenance. And watch what happens if you immediately slide it up. Now it's green with red, like before.
Oh. Ooh. That
So-
look good though.
If we decide to go march on Tunis and we siege him, then we will probably make far more money than we lose by maintaining the army. But we're going to lose a bunch of manpower. We're going to lose a bunch of children. Or innocent children. Think of the babes. Think of the ones left behind. The daughters and the husbands and the wives.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Why not just let the Castilians die? Like, why do we have to send our own people?
Then fine, let them die. This is hard.
All right, so let's let Castile know just what we think about him. We're gonna send our army home. And just march back to our own territory on zero maintenance. And Castile's dying. Oh, he's totally getting stack wiped. What a dummy.
Moral choices with Arumba. Yeah, this is some...
We still
You know what
need-
I'd be interested in seeing you play? I would love to see you play a Telltale game where you have to make like a decision. Because I think that you would just completely act on like what is the logical thing to do instead of being like, but they're our friend.
Yeah. There's a channel on YouTube, a guy who does like dungeon mastering and stuff, and he's got an episode where he talks about the types of players in D&D, and I can't remember what the name of my type of player is, but it was the first one he mentioned, and it was 100% me. It's like, I have to min-max the numbers. I don't care about relationships, personality, or anything else. It's just like...
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm probably not the best LARP candidate.
I was about to say, you would be like... You would be the LARPer that we all talk about and make fun of, which is the guy that's like,
Yep.
yeah, have you seen my character sheet? I have like 160 attack power and like 500 body. There's no way that this guy could totally fight me, but like you don't roleplay at all. You're just there to like be cool without your like cool character sheet and be like, I'm sorry, but these skills don't work because I have these modifiers.
See, I wouldn't say those things because I'm not a nerd like that, like kind of nerd, but I would still have the character sheet. I'm a little bit more diplomatic though. But I can see that you really don't like that type of player.
Oh, I judge hard. Yeah, that's like to me the worst kind of player. You have to commit. You gotta commit to the bit, you know.
Mm-hmm. We still need to take admin tech. You failed to take admin tech. Our people are falling behind.
I'm sorry. I'm taking administrative. We can invest in new technology and some administrators. Oh shit! Hold on. My king, our diplomats have stopped trying to improve relations with the Papal state due to reaching maximum improved relation value of 100. The diplomat will remain in the Papal states to maintain relations until recalled. I guess we should bring him home, or should we maintain it?
It is the Pope. If there was ever a country to just maintain relations on,
That's true. It is the Pope. We will maintain.
The thing that you lose with it, by the way, is it's really more of a cost, like a quality of life thing that they added a while back. When you have 100 opinion with a nation, you can't go any higher, and it doesn't go down until the January 1st tick, and it'll decay by 3. So for 11 months out of the year, the diplomat's doing nothing at all.
PayPal states. Everyone's making fun of me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the PayPal states is a mod, actually, where you can rename it to the PayPal states, and it has like the little flag that looks like PayPal, and... Yep. Looks like Castillo's doing it again. He's landing another 10 stack. Like he's trying so hard to force me to make you kill him. Like he's not willing to play well.
Oof.
Come on, where's the AI that knows what he's doing and actually like keeps us as an ally? I don't know. I don't think he deserves any land. I think we need to take it back. I'm just kidding. You can't, remember? We've already transferred it to him. He won't give it back.
Yeah, but that means we have to fight him to get it back, right?
Well, someday, maybe. Knowing us, he'll probably end up... look at that. God. 6,000 troops fighting 13,000 with no leader. And in the crossing with terrain, like... Oh, he's so bad. I mean, it is Enrique, right? Let's just pretend, I mean, let's attribute it to the LARP. It's because Enrique is a 000 and he's like a complete idiot. That's why this is happening. It's not because AI is bad. I mean,
that's the Spirit Monk 004, let them bleed. Wow, you guys are awful!
At this rate, if he keeps on suiciding 10 stacks, he's gonna end up piecing out on his own because he's gonna be wanting out of the war.
This is, I have my shame bell ready, I'll have you know.
You just have to shake it?
Yeah.
Hey. Shame.
Shame.
Is that from Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Shame.
Apparently, France has decided that France is no longer a valid rival. So your initial decision...
I'm not sure I want to beat up France yet, because that was kind of scary.
Yeah. So our opinion with him is actually pretty good now. You might want to send a diplomat to improve relations with France.
Yeah. Wow, I got so many notifications. Okay, wow. Let's go over to France. Let's kind of see if we can improve our relations. I have a quick story for you guys, actually, that was pretty funny. So I'm on stream, right? There's like 6,000 people watching this Paradox stream. And I'm, you know, telling them what's going on. And all of a sudden I hear off the side, right, from like off camera, I hear, psst, Rocky. And I'm like, fuck, because like I'm talking, right? And I'm like looking over and it's one of the organizers, his name is Eden. He goes, Rocky. And I'm like, what? And he goes, Prussia has been formed. And like, you understand, we had like this whole thing ready to go for Prussia. And I literally looked at Paradox. I was like, I'm really sorry, you guys. I gotta get off the stream. Monks gotta go do cool monk things. A country has been formed. Prussia has been formed. And then like the chat exploded. And you could hear off in the distance, because we had a handheld speaker. We were playing the Prussia Gloria theme while holding up the flag, screaming at the top of our lungs, Prussia has been formed! And like, you know, everybody would get up and applaud for the country being formed. It was super great.
For the record,
like,
Prussia was the same team that played as Norway last year, so I really like them, but the Teutonic Order was played by Marcus, and Marcus was the guy that basically engineered every single bad war and misinformation thing in the entire castle, the whole event. But he's very likable. That's why he's so persuasive.
Isn't I remember there was a bunch of players at the end of the game that like signed this thing for next year that was like, oh, if these players try and do anything, just void it because they're trash. I think he was one of them.
There's that saying, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah.
He's got another 10 stack in the same provinces.
Oh my gosh.
Like, what does he think's gonna do? What's gonna go different? I don't get it.
Fight.
This is so dumb. It's like, I don't get it. Why, Castile?
There were some really, like, some of the personalities of the players of the teams were just fantastic. Like, I really loved the Paradox team, which was, what did they play? They were the Swiss.
Mm-hmm.
They were hysterical, and they put up a little sign on their desk that was like, I gotta look it up. It was so fun. Like, people would like write little signs and decorate their areas, and like, you know, the personalities of the teams would come across when they would speak to each other, and it was just so funny, especially when there was a disagreement and I had to sit down. So there's 3 ways to take care of a disagreement. You could do it it was rhyme, fighting, like a sword duel, or by word. And we have to do this whole scene where we rip the contract in half, we hold it up, and we take our shame bells and we walk around the entire event screaming shame. We have our first oath breaker, and then there's a big board that you post it on that says oath breaker, and then we write on it with big red marker that they're oath breakers, and it was like a huge thing. It was awesome.
That was one of my favorite parts, actually.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Because, like, in the first EU4 event, we're getting a little off base. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just got...
This reminds me a lot. When I first got back from the EU4 LAN Party, I did like a 5-hour like AMA type stream just talking about the event. And that's kind of what this is like reminding me of. If you want, we can wrap up this session for today and like maybe come back another day and just talk about EU4 LAN Party or do something else. Or I don't know how long you want to play.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sure.
I mean, I think we're going to win our first war. Do you want to try to win the war first, or do you want to just be done for now?
Let's be done for now.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to come back and kick Tunis's butt, I guess, some other day. I don't know when. I can pull up some of the footage that I have from the event, which I should still have, all of it, and just have that playing in the background. We can just talk about it if there's anything else that comes to mind. Or, you know, whatever. Answer questions in chat, or...
Oh, chat, now you have my undivided attention.
Even when I'm like not playing a game, they don't have my undivided attention. How do you do that? This is news. All right, let's go to like day 3. Let's go to like the later game stuff. So I've got a 14-hour and 4-minute long clip, 90 gigabytes. All right, so this is just like Provence's perspective. There's no commentary or anything in the background. It's also playing on a slightly higher playback speed. I'll put it maybe 1.5x.
And like the best though was that zooming in like on some of the names, like people started to name their shit really funny stuff. Like they just stopped giving a fuck. And like, if you really zoomed in, especially with Floriworry and Italy and stuff like that in Florence, like, oh my god, like that whole area was just like the stupidest stuff got named there. And the best was also in America when the players of the Netherlands ended up like colonizing America. They actually named 2 provinces Rockyville, and then one was Monk 004 in my honor, and that made me fiercely loyal to them. They were like, those players were like the greatest guys. I loved them. They were all Americans playing America, so like, how could I not love them?
I liked when they were naming like the province of shame, the war of shame, and
yeah.
people just have a pretty good sense of humor.
Raquel, you wanted people to look at the group Twitch channel, so those aren't familiar with, tell them a little bit about Vampire. Oh, okay, so one of the things that I do, guys, is that I do tabletop streaming, and there's a couple of RPGs that we play on the channel, Devil's Luck Gaming, and one of them is Vampire the Masquerade. So I play a Toreador vampire, so I'm a pretty vampire, essentially, when we're so original.
I think we talked about that at the event. I did play some Vampire Masquerade, but I played it in the video game. So when you first were talking about it, I thought you were talking about the old video game, the Vampire Bloodline Masquerade game or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It sounds fun. I saw your...
I mean, it's a classic. The game itself too that you played. I mean, I would love to see Arumba LARP. I think that I could train him in the LARP ways.
Train me.
Yeah, it would be an equal exchange. I teach him how to be a good role player.
I couldn't let the numbers go though. Like I'd still have to know all the numbers and play with the numbers. Like I couldn't just role play. I can't do it.
What happens if I told you there are systems out there with 0 numbers?
Then that'd be really good because then I wouldn't have to worry about them.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do it. Yeah. You gotta come LARPing.
Earlier chat said that I should show you the Arumba the Heartless video. I don't know. I think that was Crusader Kings 2. Right, guys? Pretty sure? Let me see if I can find that. It's just all the awful, horrible things that I say while playing Crusader Kings 2. It's not pretty. But yeah, it is pretty funny, I think. I'm sure people will be upset if we murdered him, right? No, he's insignificant. Alright, murder him. Nothing like a good murder. Maybe we can get some money out of this prisoner. 10 whole ducats. She's pregnant. If she gives birth, then we'll have an extra prisoner. Let's hold on to her for now. We ransom the boy for 26 gold. Oh man, I remember that. If she gives birth, we'll have an extra prisoner. Oh, that's funny.
I mean, honestly, like, I'm probably the same with, I'm probably just as cruel. I get, like, really sassy. Like, you should see me play The Sims, or, like, when I play my own games of Civilization, how I scream at, like, the AI when I'm, like, purely playing for story, and it's, like, I don't know, the Iroquois versus, like, Rome or something, and how sassy I get. Man, my friends will tell you I'm a nightmare.
Chat thinks I should grow my beard out to match your hair.
Yeah, do it. Are you kidding me? Wizard beard?
But the inverse. I actually had a really long beard right before the EU4 LAN Party event, but I shaved it off because it was just too long and itchy and stuff. And
no, you should have kept it.
No, I got there and actually a lot of people didn't recognize me. Like they didn't recognize me at first because I did look very different from the previous day's stream. So it was just gone, the whole thing. It's getting, I don't know, I'm gonna go back again. But
now they want you to play Civ 5. You know.
No. I mean, Filthy Robot taught me how to beat the deity AI. He has actually beaten like 7 deity AI, 1 versus 7, not free for all, like 1v7. So that guy's nuts. That guy's nuts.
But like, it's not even fun at that point because like deity is just the AI cheating. Like,
right. That's the same reason that I don't like playing on. There's a setting in EU4 where you just give the AI bonuses. It's called very hard, and it's not very hard. It's just like you're just letting them cheat. Like
they're saying Flory's gonna be jealous because you have a new waifu.
No, Flory's my only waifu. Sorry.
That's okay.
And he knows it. He admitted it was a joke at first, but he's just like, no, yeah, I am. Like, what? Okay.
It was funny because people didn't recognize him without the hat on at first. Like, literally at EU4, people like were like, who is this guy? And then he put on his hat, and everyone was like, oh!
Did you know I stole his hat?
Yeah. I mean, no, I had no idea.
I have his hat right here. No, I didn't steal it. It was a thing we worked on together, but it's just funny. It was a decision we made at like 3:30 in the morning while drunk, which is what we did most nights.
I mean, yeah. Have you seen, like, the after party every night was wild, you guys. Like, we went castle exploring. We had parties in the crypt. It was, man, that bar was busy.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna start streaming now? Oh gosh, I mean, you guys really seem like you want me to, but I haven't ever before. You guys are just gonna make fun of me the whole time I'm trying to learn Crusader Kings. But I guess maybe. Wow, the quotes that they're actually popping up from you are really funny.
Yeah, they're bad though.
Can we divorce her? Meh. Pigs piety. Murdering people's easier. Wow, that's great, dude. That's super great out of context.
Yeah, that's the whole point, I think, of these. Most of these is just about finding something awful that I've said out of context. Oh, I know what I can do.
They're all bringing up quotes now.
I know what I can do. Rather than have a sandwich, I'm gonna go get a quick bowl of ice cream. Then I can keep going. I won't lose energy. One sec.
Ice cream's always a good choice.